Yo, Shalom. All praises go to the Most High. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem, Adawak, double honors unto the elder apostles, our great millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Yeah, I had to do something today. I had an appointment. So that's why I went to the camp early. And then, so I'm going to finish the rest of the video today. I'm not going to actually do too long because it's getting dark already and stuff like that. So it's not that I'm scared of the dark or something like that. But anyway, y'all are at the Zah next week. I ain't got no appointment, so I'm gonna just do the work continually. But yeah, so Lord willing, of course, y'all are at the Zah. So this is the book of. So I'm gonna go further about, a little bit about what I was talking about in the other video. Yeah. So what the elites are doing, they're actually putting their stuff in their movies. And they're making their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All their little secrets and stuff like that is coming out, but the majority of the people are not going to actually think about it. They're not going to know about it. I wanted to say actually, sorry. They're not going to actually know about it. They're not going to really think about it. But there's a so-called, how they say a cult following or something like that about that movie, Idiocracy. And there's many more movies like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. I'm gonna put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. So concerning what the elites are doing right now is this. Now this is the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 1. This is for the chapter of the wicked. Pardon, excuse me. Pardon. Yeah. Now this is Psalm 64. Oh man. The page is just sticking. You gotta wrap it up. You gotta wrap it up, right? Wrap it up, man. Wrap it up. Isaiah chapter 64, verse. I say that because back in the days, you had this guy named Baloo, and he was explaining that he doesn't want to come out there and do the work in season, out season, in front of the people and stuff like that, because he said that, yeah, man, it's getting cold and the pages are sticking together. My book is getting wet. Okay, the wet part, I still don't agree with him because you're still out there, you know what I'm saying? You find a place where it's not raining in the rain while it's raining, Then you find a place that you don't get wet. And then continually keep on teaching. Pardon. So it says here, Psalm 64 and 1. Hear my voice, O power, Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy, right? Now this was King David talking, because he was a prophet too. Verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. That's why you see, so King David was telling the Most High, can you hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked? Now the modern day secret counsel of the wicked are the Edomites. Back in the days, you had these other nations that was worshiping other gods and stuff like that, You had the Assyrians, they had their, the people, those people who were there in Mesopotamia, they had their idol named Ishtar, which is the queen of heaven, which is the same entity that the Israelites started to worship, Ishtar, which is Ashtaroth, which is the Easter bunny female with the chicken legs and stuff like that, right? And with the two owls on the side of it, and she's often standing on a lion, symbolically that she's conquering the lion. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see also Satan is a roaring lion, conquering lion, roaring lion, basically. That is running the earth, walking the earth, seeking who he may devour, who wants to listen to him. Sorry, what the hell? But yeah, so King David was asking the Most High, hide me from them devils, like them wicked people. But the modern day secret counsel of the wicked are the Edomites. And you can imagine this. It's like this. The secret counsel, that's why the elder apostles are not being really seen. The elder apostles on down and not really being seen like that. You know what I'm saying? You know who you see? You see ISUPK, that General Gaines dude. And he calls himself General Gahana or something like that. Gahana or something. Yeah, Gahana. Because I remember that the elder said your name doesn't exist. But anyway, it doesn't mean anything in the Hebrew. But anyway, so you have Nate and Satan. Nate. He calls himself Bishop Nate. they're all being seen, and that's why they're being stepped to. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking to myself, like, once you really start hit them 10,000 views every video, over them 10,000 or 20, 30,000, man, somebody's gonna step to you, man. You know, and see if you're gonna bite. Take that suitcase full of money and stuff like that, and see if you're gonna bite. Because now you're influencing too many people. They'd be like, oh no, we can't have this. And somebody step to them. But when it's on the sideline, they worried. They're biting their nails and shit. Oh my goodness. But the average people, they're not worried about them. They're worried about themselves. They're not worried about the average people. It's when you start bringing in numbers, then they start worrying about the average people. Like, no, we can't. This is going to speed up the Most High too quick. Let me step to this guy and offer him money. Now, I heard that the Levite, he's past gone now, Banloya, he said that he was in look, I'm not there. I'm all the way in another part of the world, right? But these are the stories that I heard from the elder apostles on down and other people and stuff like that. That's in America. That was around Nate, the so-called Bishop Nate. And they were saying that, yeah, man, a few people did come through and hand out them briefcases and stuff like that. But look, I don't know about that. I do believe it, because he has that 503c charter, which is tax exempt, because he doesn't teach basically Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He teaches Jesus Christ and Most High God. That's just funny in itself. Most High God and Christ. That's what they believe in. Anyway, I'm not even going to repeat that. Let me leave that, because I wanted to say it again. I'm not saying it again. After that, his name is Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. Yahweh in the name of Yahushai, his son. Right, so hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. So basically, we're being hit. You have to understand that the secret counsel of the wicked, they do see the elder apostles on down. I'm sure they saw my face too. It's getting dark around here. Speaking about seeing my face. Oh, okay. I hope it's not that still visible. Damn. Should put the lights on or something. Yeah, just leave it now. I'm not gonna make this video too long then. Right, damn, only 7 minutes. Okay, let me just read this chapter and then another 2 chapters, and then I'm gonna go. So it says here, right? So yeah. Do you think that the elites, like the Illuminati, people that call themselves illuminated ones, do you think that they have not seen the other apostles' video? Do you think that they haven't seen all the elders? I mean, like the people, the leaders of these different groups and stuff like that. You know, you have the General Gahana, you have Nate, you have the Sakari group and stuff like that. Don't you think that they have seen them? Of course they've seen them, man. You know, but the Most High said, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, meaning they're not going to pull up on you. They're not going to do anything, because the Most High has you hidden between all these thorns and briars, man. All these twigs, you know, these dead leaves, these dead branches and stuff like that. Those are the other groups, right? But the elder apostles is, starting with the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, they are the living branches in the midst of, like, the living trees, living branches, living vineyards, living vines, in the midst of all the dead Jacob descendant dead bodies and stuff like that laying around, which is mentioned in the book of Ezekiel chapter 37. Yeah, so they're alive, but they're among the dead, because every time they wake up, they got to deal with some demonic ass negroids. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, man. You know, Jake's want to battle you because of Esau. He's gonna make it in the kingdom also. And then they're just crying and shit, looking at them like, wow, they're really trying to fight for Esau. I pray I got that spiritual power. I'm gonna show you a fight. Once that time comes, you really want to fight for them? That's why the Lord said, give not thy pearls unto swine, swine ass niggas. Give not thy pearl on the swine ass negroids, Latinos and Native Americans, because they will turn around and rent you. They do want to fight. Some of them, actually, a lot of them. But make our head as hard as adamant against the adamant stone against them. You know, but anyway, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. So they shooting their bitter words arrows, man. They making decrees, laws, and stuff like that, finna trap us up even more, trying to make the Bible illegal, talking about it's against the LBGT, whatever the hell that thing is, that the Skittles people, you know, talking about it's against them and all that is against women. You know, they're pushing that narrative again, you know, that direction, talking about we're here for the women, we're trying to save the women, we're helping them. Really, he comes over as a helping person. That's what makes Esau such a demon, because he comes over as if he's helping, meanwhile he's not. You know what I'm saying? He being a demon, he been a demon, and he doing demonic things. Wait, it's a little bit more light here, I think. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that's messed up. Damn it! I should have tried Kim earlier. Man, I fucked up. Okay, sorry. So, verse 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So they making their little laws and stuff like that, and suddenly they're gonna actually trying to attack us. And basically, but with these laws, they first set up these laws in order to trap us up. That's an attack in itself. It's a form of an attack. That's like setting a trap, which is an attack, but it's a trap. It's going to attack you, but you just have to walk specifically right there for that trap to catch you. And they're gonna try to put it on a path. Let's say you set a trap up in a forest. Now this is a forest over here, of course, but you have walkways, right? Same thing you had for animals. Animals have walkways. The reason I ate some shit, man. But anyway, so you have paths, walkway paths for people, and of course, there you have walkway paths of animals. So if you know that an animal loves to walk here, you know, you see the droppings, you see the footprint and all that there, then you put a trap right there. Eventually, after 2 weeks, sometimes you might be lucky after a few hours. It depends on if he's about to walk that path specifically again, and you know, and then you catch him. But we're people, so we have logic. See, animals have instinct. Animal doesn't murder, he kills you. If you go in his facility, his area, and he sees you, he's not gonna say, hey man, you're trespassing, you shouldn't be here. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And then you walk off. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. He's gonna snatch your neck. That's what's gonna happen with a tiger, a lion, a leopard, stuff like that. Wolf. But people, you know, they warn you like, hey, it's a private property over here. You can't stand here. Cluck, cluck. You know, loaded shotgun. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. You know, yeah, that's logic. But yeah, so we have logic. So meaning that Yahweh Ratazah, he's going to give us the spirit to understand like, oh, that's a trap. Let me walk like this and walk like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me slither around and just like the snake that the Lord told me to try and be like, not be, but be as wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, right? Well, we trying to trick you too. You know, we Jacob descendants. So, yeah, we surplanters. We're not deceivers. It's a difference. Esau is a deceiver. Jacob is a supplanter. Because he knows how important the birthright is, and still he sold it to us. He knew, you know. Nowadays, they're trying to trick you into thinking that you're the ugly one. Oh, your hair is ugly. Why don't you straighten your hair? And stuff like that. And then later on, they start, no, don't worry about that. You're going to see that they're going to start to have them afro puffed up hair and stuff like that. They're taking everything anyway. They already got the cornrows, calling it boxer braids now. Motherfucker, that's cornrow. They take things and then change it. Then they make it hip in their little fucked up little way. And then now everybody boasts about it. Like, yeah, man, boxer braids, stuff like that. Big booty, all that, you know, all these things that they take and they switch around as if it's theirs. Look at rock and roll. Look at jazz, blues. Anyway, you look at breakdancing. Anyway, even the Asians that hate us so much, they love breakdancing. But anyway, so going on. So it says here, Psalms chapter 64, verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Oh, sorry, it's already done. Who shall see them? They think that they're not going to get caught and they're not going to be seen. Well, that's going to change once Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gives that power. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. And how he's shooting at them with the arrow? Well, first and foremost, starting with the elder apostles on down, the elder apostles also got arrows that they shooting, which is these words. Because they shooting up arrows, they're bitter words. As it says in verse 3, this is what the wicked do, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. That's why they got their law set up and stuff like that, their little trap snares. But the elder apostles on down is doing that too, right? If you come in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the words that you speak is fire unto them. Like, oh, hey, stop that. Oh, yeah, it hurt me. Man, that's just what it's supposed to be. Wait until that physical fire come, which is that nuclear fire, which you're going to eat. You're going to eat that. Instead of filling your belly till it's all the way full, you're going to eat that fire. And that's going to disintegrate your stomach too. And your bones. And your eyes. And your tongue and your mouth, so you can't talk no more decrees. You can't spit no more bitter words. That's in the book of Zechariah chapter 14. I think I need to start using my phone because yeah, I can't see anymore. Even bitter words. Zechariah chapter 14 verse, I think I can see. Now I can see a little bit more better. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about it. Sorry about that. Zechariah chapter 14 verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Heavenly Father Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes. And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And that's the nuclear fire is going to do that. So it says there, and it shall come to pass that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them. And the tumult is this. That noisome sound. Basically, they're going to be screaming amongst each other. All arguing. Let us find a way to deal with this. A great tumult from the Lord shall be among them. And they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. They're gonna fight amongst each other too. Like, man, you should have followed my idea. No, you should have followed mine. They're gonna beat each other up, just like how the Egyptians, the Midianites fought against each other when the Most High basically set up Gideon, and then he made confusion to spread them on the camp, and then they started killing each other. That was crazy. Verse 14. And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together, gold and silver and apparel. In great substance. Abundance, in abundance. Yeah. Oh, 15. And so shall be the plague of the horse, of the mule, of the camel, and of the ass, and of all the beasts that shall be in these tents, as this plague. They're all going to get messed up. And it shall come to pass that every one that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. The Feast of Tabernacles is when you are in a tent for, I think, 7 days. If I'm correct, it was 7 days. So everybody on the planet Earth. Okay, now it's blacker than night. Okay, I gotta. You know what? I'm gonna finish this later, further on. Right, I'm gonna finish this further on. because I still want to go up in this. But let me just read this part, and then I'll go to somewhere else where it's light and stuff like that. And it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain. That's starvation, if you don't know that. That's starvation. The Most High is going to starve you to death if you don't want to follow his ways, his laws, his statutes, his commandments, and his feast days, his high holy feast days, which is meant to humble people. Because if you're living in a fat ass mansion and then the Most High put your behind back in a tent where it all began because we were actually dwellers of tents, and it started through Cain, because Cain wait, the father of dwelling to tents was Cain. Wait. I'm gonna read Psalm 64 in another location. Yeah, so it says here. So it says here, Genesis 4. Wait, let me get it here. After this verse, I'm gonna go there. Genesis 4, verse. Yeah. These are the children of Cain. So Genesis 4 and 20, but I'll start at 17. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch. That's how you know your wife. Not going on a date. That's not how you know your wife, man. Knowing your wife is basically laying down with her and not putting her on the side after that, even if you hate her. Yeah. But Esau messed all that up anyway. Even more than the females themselves messing it up. And bare Enoch, and he builded a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begot Mehujael, and Mehujael begot Methusael, and Methusael begot Lamech. So this is Cain's bloodline, huh? And Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of the one was Ada, and the name of the other Zillah. And Ada bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as has cattle, and as have cattle. So he was basically the one that basically was the founder. He's the father of people that dwell in tents and that have cattle. He's the one that jump-started that. He's the one that taught that unto the people of earth at that time. But the Israelites are also sheep herders, cattle herders and stuff like that. And we're also dwelling in tents. That's how we started too. So, yeah. But Cain, his son, his grandson, one of his grandsons, was the father of it, which is, his name is Jabal. And his brother's name was Jubal. And Ada bare Jabal. Oh yeah, Ada was the man, was the father of tent dwellers. And his brother's name was Jubal. No, wait. You had Jabal. He was the father. Sorry, I'm reading it. I'm crazy. Jabal, and then Jubal was his brother. He was the father of all, such as handle the harp and organ. So he was the father of the music guys. That's what they tell you, like, yeah, Satan is the... Shut the... Man, that's why I hate these devils. They are spreading these lies that Satan is this musician guy. Come on, man. You can tame demons with the music, man. You can tame them. Ask Saul. He knows. And the Israelites knew, because they knew, like, hey, when a person has demons on them, then you play the harp or whatever type of music, and then the demons will calm down. That's why you can actually rouse up spirits with music. If you listen to DMX, you want to fight. If you listen to Sade, it calms your soul. Let's say you have troubles or something like that, and you put on some Sade from the old school, the 90s and 80s. It's going to calm me down. It calms me down. So, you know. And I don't even listen to no punk-ass love songs. You know what I found funny back in the days? I always used to say this, like, always them people that are making love songs, they never find love. They always in some fucked up relationships, and they trying to sing to you about love. I'm like, yeah, they're just making money. You know, it's not like they're giving advice, but sometimes people that went through a lot of things, you can take their advice because they've been through some shit. And then, you know, it's not necessarily always that you have to say like, well, it didn't work out for you. Why are you telling me? It could help you. It could help you. You know, if you take it honorably, it could. If you take it considerably, not honorably, sorry. If you consider it, you know. But then again, the Jacob descendants don't even consider why this is all happening to them. You know, why we went into slavery and stuff. Okay, now it's totally worse. You know what? I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna go somewhere else. Right. I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm biggity black, y'all, and I'm black and black. Right. So okay. So I just went home, man. You know. Anyway, so I'm not gonna make this video too long. You know what I'm saying? So it says here Psalms chapter 64. I'm gonna go further with Psalms chapter 64. And the thing that I was just rapping about, well, I wasn't rapping. I was saying black, y'all. It's from CB4. If you type in Google CB4, I'm black. You ain't gonna see it. Right, so this is Psalm 64 and 4. I'll start at 4 again. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privately. So basically they encourage themselves. Like, yeah, we're going to do this. This time we're going to win. I mean, we've been winning for decades. If you read the book of Psalms 50, it says here, this is one of the reasons why they encourage themselves. So Psalms chapter 50, verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. So all the evil things that Esau has been doing, the Most High is basically keeping silence, right? He ain't saying nothing. He ain't doing nothing to them. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. So Esau thinks like, oh, the Most High must be down with me. Look at what we're doing to these Negroes. We are the greatest people in existence. We are the true chosen people. We are God's people. That's what they say, right? Right. So it says here, but I will reprove thee and set them, the Israelites, in order before thine eyes. So the Israelites are going to be set in order before their eyes, man. They're going to find out. Romans chapter 8 tells you about they are all looking forward to really like the coming of the sons of God. They have no idea who the sons of God really are. Right? According to the scriptures, of course. Which are the Israelites, the so-called Negros, Latinos, and Indianos. So it says here, verse 6, Psalm 64 and 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Heavenly Father shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. And that wound that we're doing right now, which is teaching, starting with the elder apostles on down, that's already shooting them. It's already shooting them, but they ain't really feeling the effects because they don't link these scriptures with each other anyway. You know what I'm saying? Well, the elites do, but the rest of the heathen nations and the rest of the Edomites, and also for the heathen nations, they don't know what's going on because the scripture says that in the book of Matthew 24 and 14, it explains that once this word is spread, then shall the end come. Sorry, hold on. I'm eating the honey right now, actually. So this is the book of Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And also, Revelation chapter 7. Verse 4. 3. Saying, heard not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our Father Yahweh in their foreheads. Whoa, sorry. So, the earth is not going to be hurt yet until the 144,000 are sealed by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Then shall the destruction come. Just like Matthew 24:14 explains that once the gospel is spread, then shall the end come. We're not in the end. We are in the last stage of the last days. We are in the latter days of the last days. The last days started 2,000 years ago. I'm the only one drinking out of it, and I have multiple ones that are closed, so you might be thinking I'm giving people... This is a new one. As you can see, this is new. I just opened it. You know, I have one that I use like this. Zip, zip. And the other one that I go into with a spoon. And I get these from a beekeeper. There's an Edomite beekeeper like 15 minutes away from me with the bike. He has his farm down there or something like that. So from time to time, I just go there and buy me some honey. Right. So it says here, so they're very deep. They're very deep in mind. They think of things. That's why they have these little trigger words. I can't figure them out right now. But they have trigger words like, oh, he's jealous. Ooh, I don't want to be called jealous. Meanwhile, your girl is talking to other dudes. Oh, he's so jealous. What you need your bitch ass beat, man? Fuck you talking to that dude for? But they want to make it come over as if it's a bad thing to be jealous. Look, the scripture says, don't be jealous over thy wife over basically nothing, like bullshit. Like she's hanging with her mother, you calling her, where you at? Where you at? If she really gonna commit adultery, you think that your prying eye is going to stop her? No. Just let that female do what she want to do. Tell her this. You don't need to sneak behind my back, you know what I'm saying? If you really want somebody else, just break it off. Why you still here? Why are we here? You want my benefits and stuff like that? I'm gonna beat your ass. Just tell me in my face like, I don't want to be with you no more. And I'll get you a cab. I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Even if the dude that you are falling in love with, or you fell in love with him, and you come to me and say, you know what, I fell out of love with you, whatever like that. And I just found a new guy at the job, and you know, I want to go steady with him, however they call it nowadays. But basically, might not say, but I'm gonna break up with you now. I never kissed him before, nothing behind your back. I'm just breaking up with you right now. He's gonna come pick me up and all my stuff in about 50 minutes, and I just want to give you a heads up. 15 minutes in advance, okay, cool, man. Let me help you with them bags and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But if I find out that you be sneaky behind my back, you know what I'm saying, sucking on his little pork chop pee-pee, yeah, I might not have been an Edomite, but still, you sucking up on his pee-pee, come and kiss me, I'll knock your fucking teeth out your face. Out your face, yeah, out your face. Because you just made me do some filthy shit. Think about it. Busting in her mouth, kissing you. Man, you've been violated. But anyway, yeah, so yeah. I'm just saying stuff, man. I'm just saying stuff, you know. I really wouldn't actually do it, I think. It never happened to me, so not that I know. Shit. But yeah, it's kind of fucked up to think about it. So yeah. I'm not telling you to do it. But if you do, I understand. I understand. But like I said, if you just say like, yo, I don't want to be with you no more. Hey man, it's cool, man. I'll help you with your bags and stuff like that. But if you did it behind my back while we was together on that agreement, that contract, that invisible unwritten contract, you might get a billion, you might get a punch in the belly or something like that, you know, or a really violent shake. harm you. But other than that, it's cool cat, man. I'll help you with your bags, man. If he doesn't come pick you up, I'll get you a cab. You know? Anyway, so it says here, Psalm 64. And 6, they search. Oh, I already read that. 7. Oh, I already read that too. 7, okay. And they are being wounded, and the Most High is going to wound them indefinitely. You know what I'm saying? He's going to wound the Edomites indefinitely, and they're going to figure it out. They're going to find out by that time. So verse, what time is it right now? 32, verse. I'll read the 10 and then I'm done. But Yahweh, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. That's why we're seeing these type of movies. They're making their own tongue fall upon themselves. You know what I'm saying? All these movies well, not all these movies. I just mentioned a few. Like I mentioned one actually in particular, which is the Idiocracy. But I have another one that also represents what they're planning for the future and how they want to make everybody stupid, which is the article that I was reading. I'm going to put the article in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. I just learned something. I was watching this guy, and he was always about, he's talking about, yeah, I'm an open source guy. And I'm looking at him like, yeah, that's actually what I do, you know. Put the link in the description box. If I remember it, I'll put the link. But if I'm making a video at home itself, then I got all the things in front of me. So it's not about me not remembering. I see it right there in front of me. I will copy paste it and put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. But if I'm talking, I might just forget what I said 3 seconds ago. Anyway, so Psalm 64 and 9. And men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Heavenly Father. Once he beat you down, you're going to fear. And you're going to declare the work of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. And shall trust in him. No, sorry. I jumped to the verse. Let me read it again. Verse 9. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh. For they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in Yahweh and shall trust in him. And all the upright in heart shall glory. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Dazah. So yeah, with that, I'm going to give all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushua, Ba'asham and Awakwadas, that belong us unto the elder apostles at Great Millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. And shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Shalom.